like this. I just turned off the projector, but I have another copy of it somewhere. These. So you're gonna get a set of cards that look like these. You're gonna get all of these in a smaller version. And your goal is to sort these into two groups: polyhedron and non-polyhedron. So far we haven't learned what these words mean. We don't know what they mean yet, right? We're trying to figure out what the definition is. So what you're going to try to do is create two categories where the two groups that you make have similar attributes. So for example, let me point out what I mean by attributes. So if I were to look at this,
Bacon donut.
this. If I look at these two cards when I get my stack of cards, I might say I would group these together because they both look kind of round. So this would be one attribute that you can group them by. So with your group, you're going to have about 3 or 4 minutes to group your cards into two stacks, polyhedron and non-polyhedron. So behind Alberto, there's a couple of cards that I'm going to have Cindy and Alberto help me distribute. So you can distribute a set of cards to each person on the left side of the room. Cindy to the right. Partner, I'll have you work with Imani and Luis. Actually, yeah, Alberto, you can move over here next to Giancarlo. So I'll put about 3 or 4 minutes on the timer for you to sort your cards into two categories, polyhedron and non-polyhedron.
What's polyhedron?
So I know there's people that might be a little confused about polyhedron. We don't know what this means yet. That's part of the activity to figure out what this word means. So you're just trying right now, trying to group your cards into two sets that have similar traits. So I'll give you 3 minutes on the timer.
Oh, I know what polyhedron is. Circle and
So 2 piles that you want to make.
Circle. That's a circle. Yeah. Square. Rectangle. Yep.
Many sides, yeah?
Yep, we're good.
So which one did you group together then?
So what do these all have in common?
Sides or corners.
And they have circles.
Spread them out so we can see them. Okay, I see one that doesn't really have a circle.
Is that correct?
Okay, I'm not going to say correct or not. Just want to ask you, what do all these have? What do those have? Can you two spread each section out so we can see all the cards? Imani, can you spread those out for us? And Luis, what do all these have in common?
They all have more sides than these. Really? This one or this one? That only has one side.
And what do all those have in common, Imani?
They only have like 2 sides. They don't have more. This has more than this one.
Okay.
It has curved edges or something. Yeah.
Alright.
All these, okay. And what do all these have in common? Like, why did you group these together? So, in case you're not sure, these are actually three-dimensional as well. They're not going to move anything around, but all these should be 3D.
Have squared sides. And these are circles.
Can you say that again, Cindy? What do all these have in common?
This one have the sides are in triangles.
So is it just 2 in a group, or what are the 2 groups that you have? Are these all together right here? No? Make the groups clear so I can see. Polyhedron?
Yeah, and the other one. These ones are non.
Okay, so you're gonna do it like this, five in this group and 5 in that group? Okay, so Stephanie, what do all of these have in common?
They're usually circles. Like they have circles on the bottom. Or
Okay. And Cindy, what do all these 5 have in common?
all the sides are like triangles or like squares. Flat sides.
All right. Thank you.
Gusto mo ka?
Maybe it's because they're pink.
Did you have enough time to finish sorting?
Yeah.
All right. Javi, tell me about these cards here. What do they all have in common?
Circles.
Circles, okay.
I'm not sure about this one because this one looks kind of like a Sharpie edge.
Uh-huh.
So I'm guessing, I'm not sure.
All right.
Quick signal, bub, 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 bub. I'm gonna call on the sticks and have one person give me an example of one of the cards that you placed under polyhedron. So we have Cindy up first. Just show me from your card which example did you place under polyhedron. Okay, the cube. Let me look for the cube and tape. Alright, so tape under, I'll tape cube under polyhedron. Did anyone else have a different figure placed under polyhedron? So, Stephanie already called your group, I'll call on someone else. Imani, you and your partner, another figure that you placed under polyhedron. That ball looking one. Okay? This one here.
I'm not sure.
Okay, before I place it here, is there anyone that placed this in another category? Where did you place it? Polyhedron?
Or non.
Is there anyone that placed it in non-polyhedron? Okay, I see a couple hands. So for now, I'm going to leave this here in the middle. And we'll come back to this one. So let's look at another one. Give me one that you were for sure positive that goes under polyhedron. Louis, where are you at? Give me another figure that you placed under polyhedron. Just show me on your card. Okay. Alright, so we have these two up here so far. What do they have in common? What do these two figures have in common? Jasmine, something that you notice about them. Are they similar?
They have
Platforms? What do you mean by platforms?
They have many. It's like this one has one.
Okay, so I'm going to write this down. Platforms. And you said many sides? Many sides? Does anyone want to add anything else? So Jasmine, so far it has platforms, many sides. See? Call someone else? Okay. Rizka. Anything else that you see similar between these two figures up here? How are they similar? I'll come back to you in a second. Say it again, can I hear you? Okay, what are some of the shapes you see then? Tell me some of the shapes. That shapes? Polygons? Okay, what's one of the polygons you see?
The one that's in the front.
Here? Right, I see square here. Oh, this one here? This one here? Okay, that's another polygon. So it has shapes that are all polygons. Luis, go ahead.
There's no like smooth side, every single side is flat.
Okay, every side is flat, no smooth side. No smooth. Every side is flat. Alright, so I'm going to pause on the polyhedron and look at the examples of non-polyhedrons. So the following person, leave this in here please. Following person, please go call on the sticks. Give me an example of a non-polyhedron. Angel, where are you at? What's one of the cards that you place under non-polyhedron? The sphere? Okay. Place this one here. Did anyone else place this one under polyhedron? Raise your hand if you did. Or the majority of people? What about another example of a non-polyhedron? We have Luis D.
This one.
I can't see. Half a sphere, okay. Let's put that one here. Alright, so anyone in the audience can answer this. How are these two similar? So thank you. I'm going to ask for someone else who hasn't participated. Cindy, go ahead. So this is sliced off in half. Half of sphere. Anything else? Want to add anything else? Luis, I'm going to come back to you. Anything else you want to add? How are they similar?
They both have smooth sides.
Smooth sides, okay. Smooth sides. And Cindy? No? Same thing? Let's see, following person. David. Anything else you want to add on to here? How are they similar? No? No? Or is there another card that you place under this category? Give me another card. Here, I'm going to put a card up here and I want you to tell me what category to place this in. So we have... Kind of looks like a donut. It's called a torus. What would you place this under? Polyhedron or non-polyhedron? Non?
Non.
Non?
Bacon
Okay.
donut.
And why would you place it under this one?
Because it has smooth sides.
Smooth sides, what else?
It's a circle.
Circle? Okay. Circular? What else? Cindy? Smooth? Okay, I'll check that off here. Anything else?
Shiny.
Shiny? Yeah, I guess you can say that.
And a hole.
So I guess all these have in common circles, kind of circular, smooth sides. Over here we mentioned something about platforms and having many sides. So why is this one over here? Why is polyhedron on this side? It also has a side here. What makes it not be a polyhedron?
Because it's smooth on the bottom.
Okay. So smooth on the bottom, even though it has a flat side, it's smooth on the bottom.
Like curved or something.
So curved down here, okay. What about the last couple ones we have? We have this cone here. Sochi, where did you place this cone at? Polyhedron or non-polyhedron? Non-polyhedron, okay. And why did you place it under non-polyhedron? The top is pointy?
Yeah, and it doesn't look like polygon because the word starts with poly, and I think it means polygon. And these look polygon, and those don't.
Okay, so I'm going to write down what you just said. You said starts with poly, so it reminds you of polygon? Yeah? Polygon, okay. And why did you, so you made that connection between polygon and polyhedron? Why did you place this over here then?
Because that doesn't look like a polygon.
Which part?
The bottom.
The bottom. So the bottom we have a circle. We know a circle is not a polygon. Not polygon. So I would agree with Sochi. This cone here is an example of a non-polyhedron. So let's go back to this example here. There were some people that were a little confused. There were some people that had it under polyhedron, non-polyhedron? Let's take a vote. Thumbs up if you think this sphere-looking thing goes under polyhedron. Thumbs down if it goes under non-polyhedron. We're looking at this one here. So thumbs up if it goes polyhedron. Thumbs down non-polyhedron. And if you're not sure, just thumbs to the side.
Not really sure.
Not really sure? Okay, so we're gonna have a little. We're gonna see who can convince the class. So, someone who says this is a polyhedron, I'll take a volunteer. Explain why it is a polyhedron. We'll go Cindy. Go ahead. Or not Stephanie. All right.
Yes, like it's like triangles in the middle, and the triangles have the polygons.
Yeah. So triangles in the middle. That's right. Triangles in the middle. What else? Any other figures you see?
Not smooth.
It's not smooth. Okay. Not smooth. Anything else? So you're trying to convince other people. So there were people that had their thumbs down. Anything else you can add to convince them?
It's like it has like bumpy sides, like triangles.
Triangle sides, okay. Does anyone want to add on to Stephanie's argument that this is a polyhedron? Jason, go ahead. Many sides? Yeah? Many sides? Alright, so we'll stop there for people that are arguing for polyhedrons. Someone who had their thumbs down, why did you say this is not a polyhedron? So there were some people that had their thumbs down?
I had thumbs up.
And if you change your mind, that's fine. You can just raise your hand and say, I changed my mind. But if there's people that still are kind of confused and are thinking this is a non-polyhedron, need an explanation. No? Sochi? Giancarlo, do you agree, disagree? Polyhedron? Polyhedron? So I guess the main thing we can take from this is this would actually fall under a polyhedron. And I would echo what Stephanie just said. It has many sides. It's not smooth, and it has all the faces of this. So everything you see here. All these are called faces. All these polyhedrons have faces. Even this one here that looks kind of circular. What else do they have? What's something else that all these have in common?
They have sides.
They have sides? Yeah, we have that up here. Anything else?
They have faces.
There's something people haven't mentioned yet. I'm looking to see if anyone can get this.
Wait, what? No circles.
Not circular? Okay. Something else.
It has more than two sides.
Circular. Not more than two sides?
Has more.
Has more than two sides? What about where faces meet? What is that? What happens where they meet?
Try.
Is it straight, round?
How was the triangle?
Try.
Same shape.
Try.
So they all say more about that? I didn't hear what you said. What was it? No? Alberto, you mentioned something earlier? They all meet. Is that what you said? I heard someone say that all the faces meet or they touch. So that's another thing about polygons. They all have faces and all the faces touch. So it's a closed figure like this or this. So we're going to turn back to our notebooks and write an actual definition of a polyhedron.
How about the triangle? How about the triangle?
Actually, while I get this warmed up, I'll have the following people tell me where to place these now that we have a better idea. Sochi. Polyhedron or polyhedron? Okay, and why? Has sides, and what else?
It's big.
Sides, anything else? Faces, okay.
No, it doesn't.
There's two other ones we still have to sort. Following person, Davian's not here. Jason, where you at?
He's not here.
Help me out with these last two. Polyhedron, non-polyhedron. Non-polyhedron, why? Can someone help Jason out? Cindy? Smooth. And the last one. This one here. Imani, help me out. What would you place this under? Polyhedron or not polyhedron? So looking at the categories we have up here, polyhedron, and give me a reason why. All square sides and some rectangles. Alright? So let's go ahead and write down our definition for polyhedron in our notebooks.
That's my journal.
So we have polyhedron. So a three-dimensional figure, Alberto, eyes up here. Giancarlo, don't sing, it's distracting. Giancarlo, three. Three-dimensional figure with flat faces.
Okay.
Straight sides. Or edges. And sharp corners. I want something I can add on to this to make this a better definition. I'm thinking about the faces. What's special about the faces of a polyhedron?
They all touch.
Rosa. What's special about polyhedrons, the faces? Someone mentioned poly earlier. What does polyhedron sound like? Polygon. So all the faces of a polyhedron are polygons.